So this Roland pitch bend part, its pitch and modulation lever is pretty popular with a lot of musicians because it's built into the Roland keyboards, and it's a feel that they like. I do the wheels and I do the regular joysticks, but some folks will like the lever, which is cool. The problem is that this part is hard for me to get. It's really only available on the used market, and it's overpriced, in my opinion, on the used market, like eBay or whatever. If you can find a source for these, please let me know, because I could use it. So anyhow, for the short term, what I've done is one of my customers sent me his stick that he pulled out of a broken keyboard, I believe, and asked if I could make an adapter for this so that it will go into USB MIDI. So based on some work I'd done for my DIY MIDI stick, I already kind of had a controller box and a controller setup, and I wired in the connector, the same connector. This is a JST, and I can't remember off the top of my head which size it is. I'll try to get that for you. But it plugs right into the existing thing, so there's really no wiring needed. And then on this side, you've got your USB port. So what it's going to do is it'll read the pitch and the modulation, or the X and the Y, I should say, off of the Roland and convert it to USB MIDI. And there's a TRS 3.5 millimeter serial MIDI output also. So in this customer's case, he wanted to mount this into his own custom setup, which is somewhat common, I'm finding. And so it's just going to be like this. Well, if you wanted to have an enclosure, I was also working on some straightforward enclosures. This is a 3D printed box, and the stick will just pop right in there. It gets mounted with some nuts from underneath, and the base of it has this space for the microcontroller, the TRS out, and the settings button. So in this case, you just pop out this stuff out of the little one, mount it in there, and then now you have a standalone thing. And it's got to be this chunky because the stick is, you can see I made it as pretty much as small as I possibly could. So this is going to be the enclosure I'm going to try to make as inexpensively as possible. It's all 3D printed, but it's mainly time. So I'm going to have black and white, and then you could buy just the adapter if that's all you need. The stick I can't provide, so whatever thing you get, you'll either get this little box here, or you'll get the guts of that plus an enclosure with the screws and everything. So if you've got some of these Roland parts lying around, you got some broken keyboards, you're able to source this thing, and you like the Roland kind of paddly stick, and a lot of folks do, it's a pretty stiff stick. There's now an easy way for you to get it to USB MIDI or TRS serial.